I will no longer mediate for bandits. Sheikh Gumi, welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. Gumi had visited bandits in the forest in Zamfara, Niger State, taking medical services to them, and has been urging the Nigerian government to grant them a general amnesty, as was done for militants in the Niger Delta. Sincerely, any sane thinking person would think this man has gone agog, like this man is not, like a part of his brain has been infected. No, to be very honest with you. I want to say this. For him to even be likening the Niger Delta, those people are carrying arms, yes. Those people are doing things, but what's the cause? I'm not saying evil is good, though. I'm not saying bombing of pipelines and all those things and killing workers. I'm not saying it's good. They granted amnesty to these people because you cannot have resources in my place. Come and mess the place off. If you go to Bayelsa, go to Niger Delta, you are going to weep because of the conditions of things there. It was far better when those people had not come. Now, that is a story for another day. Now, this particular man said he wants to grant amnesty to people that kill children, parents, mothers, fathers, nursing women, pregnant women, people that rape mothers and daughters alike, people that give people lasting trauma. They kidnap. There is nothing they don't do. And they come out and own it with their full chest. Like, are you serious? Any sane person, this is what the developed country will say, these ones, they are terrorists. They don't negotiate with them. But Nigerians negotiate with terrorists. That is what this man has been doing. In any sane country, this man would have been arrested. And when they arrest him, they will try to get information from him. They will try to work with him to get security from him. They will monitor his calls, everything. And if he doesn't, he stays in prison. He will stay there till when they like. That is just the case. He will stay there as long as the investigation is going on. But it is only in Nigeria that somebody like this will be moving out freely. If you discuss anything about him, they will come for you. Recently, a man in Kogi State cried out, an ex-commissioner, he cried out that the DSS, the Department of State Services in Kogi, I don't know if it's the one in Abuja, invited him because he said, oh my goodness, because he said this man now, this cleric should be investigated. Because he said enough is enough, that people should start fighting for themselves. The DSS is calling him. What do you expect people to do when the government has failed them? When security agencies have failed woefully to protect lives and properties of citizens, you want them to die crying for help. People will say, instead of we to die crying for help, we are going to die as soldiers. We are going to die as warriors. Let us protect ourselves. It is getting to that point, whether the DSS like it or not, or whether Nigerian people like it or not. That is where Nigeria is heading to. The security agencies have failed. The government have failed. People will say, no, if they have failed us, we cannot fail ourselves. This man has been allowed. He's still having the guts to come out and talk because they are giving him that freedom. I tell you, if this were in the developed countries, this man will be behind bars, as in with heavily armed, as in heavily guarded facility, because he's not to be trusted. Now the news in detail. Controversial Islamic cleric Ahmad Gumi said he has quit mediating for armed bandits following the declaration as terrorists by the court. Gumi had visited bandits in the forest in Zamfara and Niger State, taking medical services to them, and has been urging the Nigerian government to grant them a general amnesty, as was done for militants in the Niger Delta. Before he started his campaign, the Zamfara State Governor Bello Matawale and his counterpart in Katsina, Aminu Masari, had engaged bandits in their state in dialogue. But after the approach failed to end the menace, the governors endorsed military actions against the bandit. Kaduna State Governor Nasser El-Rufai and his Niger State counterpart Abubakar Sani have consistently opposed negotiating with the outlaws. Gumi has said his efforts in that campaign were for the sake of peace and the economic prosperity of Nigeria, but lamented that the effort has been sabotaged. A federal high court in Abuja had declared the activities of bandit groups as acts of terrorism. The verdict strengthened the call on the Nigerian government to declare bandits ravaging the northwestern and north-central regions as terrorists. Mohammed Abubakar, the Director of Public Prosecution, DPP of the Federation, had filed an ex parte application seeking to proscribe the grisly activities of bandits who have been waging a relentless war against ordinary citizens in the northwest and north-central states. The bandits have been vicious in kidnapping and killing their captives along Zamfara, Katsina, Kaduna, Benue, and Sokoto states. And now, with the declaration of the bandits as terrorists, Gumi said it will be dangerous for him to continue to engage the bandits, Premium Times report. He said, "Since the federal government has declared them terrorists, I do not have anything to do with them anymore. I would not like to expose myself to danger again and put a spotlight on myself unnecessarily. I have tried all I could to admonish this nation on the best way to do it, but it seems my advice has fell on deaf ears." The cleric had in previous media interviews advised the Nigerian government to grant amnesty to bandits and to establish a federal ministry of nomadic affairs, which will address the grievances and complaints of all Fulani cattle herders. But from now, Gumi said he would be a spectator in the crisis. "I have endangered my life for peace by going to the forest and engage the bandits. Among them there are rock bandits. They are dangerous, armed, ready to fire. It is dangerous still. We risk our life to see that we bring peace to this nation, because somebody has to take that risk, and we took it and thanked God. We came out safely and knowledgeable, knowing how to come about this issue. Maybe in the future, when the political situation changes for better, we can do it again so that there will be peace, harmony, and tranquility in the country." How do you expect people that kill people at will to listen to you? That they want more lands. You think after giving them, they will not come back and say they want more? How many resources would have gone to waste? Look, these people are not humans. They have given their lives to, as they say, somebody will give your life to Allah, convert, come out of your evil ways. These people have signed a death warrant with the devil, and they have said they're not going back on it. Coming out to say they're going to repent, all those things, they are cock and bull story. Somebody who is a killer today for no reason will become a killer today when he knows that the government will give him more. That is just it. QED. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.